Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Raji Majawind, and this here is my good little boy here, Lutz Abaddon Ball Joint Dell. His name is Icarus. But anyways, the reason I'm here is I'm actually thought I'd do a video, I guess you could say, wishing Anime League a very happy 8th birthday. Yeah, 8 years. Can't believe it's been that long since since this place has started. Um, God, what can I tell you about this place? I mean, I'm probably one of the original members. God, I remember back in the day from being part of the role playing and being big and with that. I remember hanging out and being part of the group of like Paladin and Coding and Matt Nada and all them who we used to be pretty much like I guess you call us the warmonger generals in regards to the role-playing area at that time. I mean, I remember the momentum sparring that was pretty popular back in the day. I was kind of sad to see it go, but due to issues, it just kind of gave up the ghost. Oh God, what else can I think of for you guys? Oh man, like I said, it's been so long. I can't believe I've been here for the full 8 years. I mean, heck, I actually came from the original forum that Free started back before AL, and then one day I sort of just came over to the site and it was closed down, but there was if I remember correctly, there was, I think, a link to Anime League, which is what I did, is I clicked on it and came here, signed up, and I've been here ever since, unfortunately. Oh, be careful, Icky. But like I said, it's been 8 long years, but I've watched this place grow from being this tiny little forum to probably now one of the largest anime forums on the interweb. I've watched the clan structure from the starting up to where it is today. Oh God. I mean, hell, I probably at some point have probably been in almost half of the clans that have come through Anime League at some point, from Home Guard and the original Crimson Knights to everything else in between. I remember being here for the 4 main crashes, the days AL died, if you will. Oh, and yes. Let's see. What else can I think of for you guys? I remember the Great Vyrix fiasco. I remember the changings of the guard. I've seen the infighting with the staff and everything else in between. Well, unfortunately, the few times there was incidents with the staff, fortunately, in the end, all came out with no too much problems, though usually those ended up involving a major change of the guard or having a falling out with a couple of the original staffers. But all in all, I think these changes were for the better and for the good, because there were a couple that did kind of overstep their bounds. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Itchy. And I'm sure you're probably all figuring out why the hell am I wearing my hat here, but that's because my hair looks like shit. Unfortunately, though, I did just come home from work not too long ago. After working 8 hours and walking home for 3 miles. Anywho. I just thought I'd sit here, chitter chatter, talk a little bit. I don't really think there's much else I can come up with for Anime League here as far as memories, other than the fact that for those of you who probably have been here as long as I have, you probably originally remember me as Mystic Saturn. That was what I started here with, and then about 2 years in, I switched over to Raji Magi Wind, which is what I am now. Since then, I've been assistant. I was staff briefly. Now I'm back to being an assistant. Wow. Like I said, I've watched this place grow, so all I have to really say would be is, once more, say happy birthday to you, AL. Congratulations, Free, to managing to maintain this place for so long and putting up with all of our craziness and our insanity and everything else in between. And I'm wishing that AL here is here in 8 more years and continues to grow and expand and hopefully become a bigger part of the entire anime culture and such, and help to expand and create a greater friendship and community in the anime circle, especially between the US and the UK and the rest of the various countries that are represented here by the many members who've come in through here over the many years. So anyways, I'm gonna kind of let you all go. Unfortunately, I will probably hang out on the computer here for a little bit longer to bed, because unfortunately I have to get up at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time so that I can walk 3 miles into work and start a 6 o'clock shift. So, anywho, this is Raji and Icarus bidding you all a very good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in, and wishing once more, for the final time, a happy, happy birthday to AL. And I'm looking forward to seeing how AL continues to grow as the years get on further. So, good night, good morning, good afternoon. This is Raji signing out.